Welcome back to A Country Boy Can Cook. Let's get to making biscuits early this morning. Yesterday I did a recipe on using evaporated canned milk and self-rising flour. Just made enough to turn out 2 biscuits. They were wonderful. Now, did they taste like a buttermilk biscuit? No, because they didn't have the twang of the buttermilk, but they were really good. So I'm going to do a batch of them this morning, which is 2 cups of self-rising flour. Get around here. 2 cups of self-rising flour and 1 cup of evaporated milk. I've got my evaporated milk here. Be sure and always shake that evaporated milk up. I just use Great Value. It's fine for the challenge. It will not take this whole can because a cup is, I think, 8 ounces or so. So these are 12 ounces, so it won't take the whole thing. But that's fine. So I got 2 cups of self-rising flour. 1 cup of evaporated milk. See that going in? Yeah. Believe me, I will not waste this. I will use that for my coffee. Makes wonderful coffee. So I'm going to stir this together and I'll bring you back when I've got it mixed up. There you go, folks. It's kind of a ragged looking dough. I'm telling you, it surprised me because my old wicked mind told me yesterday, said, wonder if you could do this. But I looked on the internet, I didn't see any recipes for this, so this would be a game changer at deer camps, chuck wagons, families, moms feeding a bunch of kids first thing in the morning, and hungry husbands, and so. Anyway, you can see it's kind of wanting to roll up into a ball and stick to the side. That's what you want it to do. Just like a regular biscuit dough. And we're pretty much through with that spatula right now. So I'm going to get in here with my hands. I'm just going to squeeze it together and make a ball. Do a little bit of kneading. It comes together pretty quick. I like this old pan. It ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but it's got a flat bottom in it. I've got some glass Pyrex pans and some stainless steel bowls, but they don't have a flat bottom like this. And I like this flat bottom. So I'm going to get this out and I'm going to put it on this wax paper. I'm not going to roll it out. You can see it's pretty dry. Not really sticking to everything in the world. Let me get it over here. I just want to be able to pat it out. Get this over here so I can. Left a little bit in the pan. That's okay. You just want to knead this a couple of times just to get it to combine everything. You can see it starts coming together pretty quick. This wax paper is good to work on. And as far as kneading, that's it. I just want to flatten it out. And yesterday I left it pretty thick with the 2 biscuits I cooked, and they were good. I had put bacon up on the in my skillet, and I cooked it on 450 degrees, which I think was too high. It browned the bottoms. They were kind of crusty. They weren't burnt, but they were just crusty on the bottoms. And I guess you could put another piece of wax paper on the top of this and probably roll it out flatter. But let's see here. Let me get some flour on this. think this is a Pampered Chef biscuit cutter or some kind of a cutter. I've got my cast iron skillet on low heat today. Yesterday I had it on high heat with that butter up in it, bacon up in it. And I'll get ready to put these in here. Put these in that butter. I've got about 2 tablespoons of butter melted in here. I've got some on my brush here, and which is good. Because once I get these in here, I'm going to brush the tops of them. Let's make at least one more and a dog curl for my buddy. Now, I didn't put these biscuits the first time I made these out of buttermilk and flour, self-rising flour. I did not put the sides touching. I'm not putting the sides touching today. Let's see if there's enough to get one more little biscuit out of here. Yeah. Give my baby boy a biscuit. Baby biscuit. Big man biscuit. A little biscuit for a big man. If you can see that or not. No, I didn't think you could. See where I've been putting them there. So, I've got melted butter in here. The skillet is not hot, it's just warm. And I'm taking this melted butter. Yesterday I did not do this. I did flip them over in the bacon up. Put bacon up on both sides. I just really wanted to see would they bake. I'm telling you, this is the old dude's come up with a good recipe, and sure enough, an easy recipe. All right, so I've got all, they're kind of touching on the sides just a little bit. They're not crowded in. I've got my oven on 400. It's already preheated. The final countdown. 3, 2, 1. I shut this baby off. All right. Now, turn the camera so you can see. Let's see what they look like this time. They're on 400 degrees. I believe they're cooked on the bottom. I can hear it, yeah, I can see a little bit of brown on the bottom. They need to be more on top. So here's what I like to do. I don't want my biscuits overcooked and dried out in any biscuit recipe, even canned biscuits. So the old dude's gonna reach up here and give these babies a suntan. Put them on broil. I'll bring you back in just a second. All right, let's turn this bin hood off. Oh yeah. Perfect. Oh man. You see those babies? Yeah, I want biscuits, and I don't like blonde biscuits. I mean, they're okay. They're good, but I like good biscuits here. To me, good biscuits are crusty on the bottom a little bit. See the bottom. Oh, boys and girls, can y'all see that? You see that right there? I mean, right there, right there, right there. Here, let me do it this way. Right there, right there, right there. Yeah, these are, get this fatty off the top here. Oh yeah, they're ready. Every one of them. Goodness. Doesn't take me long to look at something, does it? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. They should taste the same as they did yesterday. Whew. I love the crispiness on the top. You don't have to do that. You can let them bake as long as you want until they're they got the right suntan that you like. Maybe you don't want a suntan. Maybe you just want a kind of blonde looking. That's fine. But you got to try this recipe. So, let's see here. This morning, my wife is still in bed back there sleeping away. I'm going to fix her one of her biscuits that she loves to eat. You see the inside of that, boys and girls? It's beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna get just a tap of butter for this side. Spread it for her. She's a diabetic, insulin dependent since she was 17 years old. And one of these days I'll do some of her better blood sugar recipes that I cook that are better for her. I've been hesitant about doing that. I don't want anybody to come in and say, well, it made my blood sugar go up. There's so many factors in that. It's just not what you've eaten just then. It's what you've had hours before and how slow it was getting in your blood system. I mean, so I've been hesitant. I will cook some stuff that is for people that are diabetic. I will put a disclaimer and say, I ain't no doctor. I ain't no diabetes doctor for sure. And so anyway, this is how she likes her biscuits, and I do too. Not with Sweet and Low and Splendid, but cinnamon biscuits. That's the deal. Pillows of goodness. Get it up here. Pillows of yumminess. I don't know if you've ever fixed these before. And if you've got somebody in your family that is a diabetic, their blood sugars get affected by eating bread and biscuits and stuff, you might want to try this. At least you don't have to put jam on it. She does have some syrup that she uses. I think it's called Cane's. Not like the Cane's chicken, but C-A-I-N-S, I think. Anyway, she takes what she likes as equal portions of Sweet and Low and equal. And yes, I know. I don't want to hear it. I know you can take Sweet and Low and put it on an ant mound and fire ants and it'll kill them. I'm not sure that you couldn't put sugar on there. It might kill them. Heck, I don't know. I know about this stuff. And my wife is 70 and she's in great shape, and she did have a heart attack and a quadruple bypass. That was about 30 years ago before I met her. So I've been cooking ever since we were together. And let's see here. Eat that little crumb. I'm gonna put these two together. And there will be her biscuit, her cinnamon butter biscuit, on her favorite little French plate. She has a whole set of these. So I need to pull this over here and see. I know it's going to taste the same because it's the same blend, but I'll taste it. I'm going to grab my paper towel here. I'll share with Big Man. They're tender too. I mean, it's not like it's a tough biscuit. Here, Big Man. Here, Big Man. Big man. He's in here asleep. Biggest man, come get your treat. Put just a little butter on the side here. It's so good. It's so easy. You got to try. If you like biscuits, you used to making biscuits that you put flour and different types of leavening in, you know, baking powder, baking soda, a little sugar or salt. I mean, all of those things. Buttermilk. You got to try this. Here's Big Man coming in. You can see him right there. Here, Big Man. He's been outside doing his duty, I hope. So you can see my baby boy, my protector here. Me and him agree. That's some dad burn good biscuits. Lip smacking. Cool it down for you, buddy. And they're tender enough for him to eat. He's 16 or 17 years old and he ain't got very many teeth. He's like me, ain't got a lot of teeth, but we make it work. It's just so good. Feed him one more piece and shut this video down. All right. So you shouldn't eat with your mouth full or talk with your mouth full. You should have to eat with your mouth full. So thank you for being here. Share this video. Share the heck out of it. Let people know. People has always wondered, how do you make good biscuits? Well, this is the way. Evaporated canned milk, a batch like this, 2 cups of flour, self-rising flour, 1 cup, 8 ounces of evaporated canned milk. So it's 16 ounces of flour, 8 ounces of evaporated milk, self-rising flour, and you got it. So thank you for being part of the Old Dude's world. I should be back tomorrow making a buttermilk pie. The story of the buttermilk pie and toe chopper. Don't miss that episode. It's a story and a recipe. All right, I'm gonna have breakfast here. I've got the last of my apricot preserves. Blackburn jelly out of, let's see, out of Texas. Can't remember the name of the town all of a sudden. Go brain dead. I've already put butter on my biscuits. You can probably see that. I don't want to drown the biscuits in butter and jelly. Just a little bit. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. All right, let's see here. Get this apart here. There you go. Let's try this with the apricot. It's really good. I just remembered Blackburn They make syrup and jellies and all kinds of jams and stuff, and they're out of Jefferson, Texas. Great products at a great price. So, anyway, I wanted to just bring you back for a taste test here. I'm gonna have my breakfast, and yes, I'm eating off my cutting board. I built this cutting board. My family and I walked on these boards that was in our 100-year-old farmhouse for years. I put them in a mesquite tree together to make this, and a pecan. So I clean this every Wednesday, my normal Wednesday day. I sanitize this with salt. And I'll do a video. I don't promise to do that, but I'll do a video of how I sanitize this. So yes, I'm eating off my cutting board this morning. It's great for the old dude. See y'all later.